Today, I'm inviting all 32 NFL teams to play Beat the Team, Steal a Player, but I've got a couple twists on this probably familiar video concept to you that's gonna make it chaotic and a lot of fun. This video will have two stages. In stage 1, I'll be putting all 32 teams into a random head-to-head matchup. The winner of each game will get to steal any player of their choosing from their opponent, but also the first twist of the video, I'm gonna let the winning team additionally steal a second player. That second player again can be anyone from the losing team's roster. I'm going to try and find the best positional fit for each winning team, meaning not only will each team steal 2 high overall players, it'll hopefully address whatever need they may have on their roster. Stage 2 of this video, I'll simulate a season with our new look NFL roster, and of course we'll have 14 teams qualify for the playoffs, wherein more player stealing will occur until we're down to just one team, the Super Bowl champion of this video. And to get things started, we are using this double wheel spinner. Let's get to it. Our first matchup is gonna be, oh my word, Chiefs versus Buccaneers. Literally 2 contenders right out the gates. Oh my goodness, just before I jump in to watch this game, a fumble recovery, Benjamin Morrison, he's a player on the Buccaneers. That fumble recovery took place. The Bucs were punting the ball back to the Chiefs with a 3-point lead. I was about to jump in to watch the Chiefs drive to see if they could tie the game up at 17, but instead, no doubt a result of the rain here in Tampa Bay. Whoever was returning the punt for the Chiefs muffed it. The Bucs recovered, and here they are. Out of the 2-minute warning, the Chiefs are out of timeouts. What are they doing? Oh my gosh. What just happened? Bro, they had someone, okay, they had someone standing offsides, Madden. You are a crazy game. It doesn't matter though. The Bucs completed the first down pass to Cade Otton. They are into victory formation. A punt, fumble, recovery by the Bucs just sealed this game. Of course, in the first game of this video, we'd have some chaos, a glitch with the offsides. That's just Madden 26, but it's in the books. Even though the finish of that game was ugly, we do get our first win, and the Bucs will steal Chris Jones and Trent McDuffie. Obviously, I could have stolen Mahomes for them, but with Baker, a healthy Mike Evans, their offense is fine, and their defense, I mean, what an upgrade. And just so we're all on the same page, the Chiefs are not eliminated from this video. They will still have a chance to make the playoffs. I also let them keep Patrick Mahomes. Maybe that was an L by me. I don't know. I would assume their defense, though, is going to take a huge hit, so we'll see. As our second matchup of the video, the Titans versus Broncos. Oh my goodness. I don't know, man. The Madden simulation is crazy. 3rd and 10. Bo Nix dropping back, gets sacked by Jeff Simmons. The Titans. What? I don't have any words. The Broncos, a deeply unserious franchise. The Madden sim is crazy. They are forced to go for it on 4th down, and they need 17 yards. Bo Nix, he's going for it. Oh my gosh, Tennessee, you were right there. Denver did just burn a timeout, so I think they're going for the win, and that's great. Nobody wants to see OT. The handoff is to J.K. Dobbins, who's gonna get the first down. Another timeout by the Broncos. I mean, there is still the potential the Titans make a play here, force a turnover, win this game, but obviously the Broncos are marching. Nix across the middle. Who's that? Trent Sherfield breaking a tackle and breaking the plane. There you go. A crazy collapse in the clutch by the Tennessee Titans. It's really that simple. It was honestly really slim pickings for the Broncos stealing from Tennessee. Jeffrey Simmons, a no-brainer. Kevin Zeitler, I mean, they already have a great right guard, but I'm sure they can figure it out. As back to the wheels for matchup number 3 of the video. Oh, we get another banger from the AFC East, Bills Patriots. Wow. Okay, far be it from me to defend a Boston-based sports franchise, but Madden, that was disrespectful to the Patriots. They are better than 35-7. I mean, anyways, a masterclass from Josh Allen, 5 touchdowns. They're doing my boy Drake May dirty in Madden 26. It should have been a more competitive game. A no-brainer for the Bills to steal Christian Gonzalez from the Patriots. A 95 overall. It's a little more funny, but they actually steal back Stephon Diggs. He's an 89 overall, and the Bills need a wide receiver 1, so there you go. A nice little reunion for the Bills and Stephon Diggs. Why not? We're making dreams come true out here. As our 4th matchup of the video, Bears-Chargers. Okay. And we go ahead and get a second straight blowout. This time it's Ben Johnson and the Bears getting embarrassed. I mean, the Chargers are very good, at least when fully healthy, and Justin Herbert tossed 261 and 3. What a beast. After their convincing victory, the LA Chargers steal Joe Thuney, left guard, some offensive line help, and Jalen Johnson to boost their secondary. Moving along to matchup number 5, we are back to our double wheel, and we're back to another cross-conference matchup, Raiders-Falcons. We'd get another convincing victory, and this this one was shocking to me. Atlanta wasn't able to get their offense going at all in this game as Geno Smith picked apart their defense. The Raiders cruised to victory. Okay, this might be a controversial decision, but I let the Raiders steal Jesse Bates. That's a no-brainer. The second player, though, Drake London. I mean, I think we can all agree Las Vegas needs an alpha receiver. They've got that now, but I also could have stolen Bijan Robinson, who is definitely better than Ashton Genty. I don't know. We'll see if that was a bad call in hindsight. We need Genty to go crazy for the Raiders. As back to the double wheels we go for matchup number 6, and it's going to be Packers-Texans. Okay, if Houston's healthy, then maybe, just maybe, this can be a sneaky competitive game, taking ball first. Houston is kind of marching. They're into Packers territory, into the sun. Can they finish the drive with a touchdown run? Oh, it's a pass. See, I was rhyming. I was really flowing there. Oh my goodness, it's another passing touchdown. Houston's up 2 scores. And while the Packers would fight and claw and keep this game close, in the end, a really well-fought 10-point win for Houston. I can't stress enough how injuries being turned off helps this Texans team. CJ had 354 and 3. That's wow. And now Houston's defense, well, they add Micah Parsons. They didn't really need him. They have 2 good edge rushers. They're going to have to figure it out. I mean, I couldn't not steal Micah Parsons. Xavier McKinney to bolster an already talented secondary. Look out for the Houston Texans, man. Maybe I should have stolen some offensive weapons for Houston, but I mean, they don't really need Josh Jacobs. I don't know. We'll see if I make any L decisions during this video when we see the season sim. Cardinals, Browns. I'm not going to lie. This is an insane battle of mid. Like, even if this is a close game, I really just could not care less. I guess somebody has to win. And that somebody is going to be the Cleveland Browns. I mean, that is just a horribly boring game. I mean, the less said about that game, the better. I'm also not excited about these stolen players. I gave the Browns Trey McBride, easily the highest overall player on the Cardinals. They already have David Njoku. Maybe they can run one of them at wide receiver. And yes, I also stole Kyler Murray because he's so much better than Dylan Gabriel. I mean, he's only a 79 overall. I don't know what you want from me, Cleveland fans. I mean, you can't lie. It would be pretty epic if Kyler leads the Browns to the playoffs. As our next matchup is the Jags versus Rams. Okay, we just saw that in London. That game in London was an absolute freaking blowout too. Hopefully the Jags can keep it close and competitive here. Okay, they're 3-0. Well, not 3-0, but they're punting on their first drive. Oh, deep into the first half though, they're also putting the first points on the board. ETN from Trevor Lawrence. I like it. Dude, the Madden sim is being crazy today. 14-8. Are we watching an MLB game? Wow. Trevor Lawrence and Matt Stafford both threw for under 200 yards. Can a guy get some offense, please? I'm choosing not to overthink this one. The best 2 players from the Rams have been stolen. Puka Nacua and Matt Stafford. That's right, T-Law. Get ready to learn the bench, buddy. And now Rams fans can be a bit happy. If the Jags win, I mean, it's your boys doing most of the heavy lifting. As our next matchup, Steelers, oh my gosh, what a battle. AFC North, let's go. Man, I know it's a gargantuan task considering Baltimore is fully healthy, but if the Steelers were to win this game, I mean, that would do such a huge favor for the rest of our NFL. Steal Lamar Jackson to replace old man Aaron Rodgers. I'm just kidding, Aaron. I didn't say that. There's no conspiracy here. You're going to be QB for the rest of this video. Oh my gosh. Aaron Rodgers to Calvin Austin. Maybe they can do it. Oh my good. Another score after stopping the Ravens. Rodgers to Freiermuth. Now just run the clock out. Oh my gosh. Aaron Rodgers to Kenneth Gainwell. 19-yard TD. Ladies and gentlemen, the Steelers actually did it. I mean, they barely broke a sweat. 24-9. It was a blowout. Lamar, what happened? Old man Aaron Rodgers, 258 and 3. Lamar, oh my, 112 yards pass. Look at that QB rating. I mean, do we even steal Lamar for Pittsburgh? He got embarrassed. Okay, well, yes, we did. I had to. Lamar Jackson's a 98 overall. I'm sorry, Aaron. You could still win a ring, though, as backup QB. Also, Derrick Henry. I mean, they now are taken off the Ravens. Pittsburgh might win this video. Unless, of course, Lamar Jackson plays like we just saw him play in his next matchup. That will not be good. Hopefully, he can simulate better. Eagles, Giants, all these division rivalries. Unfortunately, this wasn't another division rivalry upset, as in the blink of an eye, the Eagles got out to a massive 31-point lead in the first half. The Giants would claw back to make it appear competitive, but this game was all Philadelphia. Oh my goodness, and the rich get richer. The defending Super Bowl champs add Dexter Lawrence and, wait for it, Brian Burns. I had to scroll a bit to find Brian Burns. That's how stacked this Eagles team is. And just very quickly, I want to pause the video to say thank you all so much for the support here on my channel. It's been crazy as of late, and I am very thankful. I also wanted to ask a quick question of the day, and this one is not football related, but I'm curious. Let me know down below. Do you guys have any pets? Dog, cat, fish, anything? Let me know down below. I do have a pet, my dog Winnie. She's often in the background of my videos, and I love all kinds of animals, so I'd be curious if you leave me a comment. Let me know the story of your pet, if you have one. If you don't, that's cool too. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. There's my dog Winnie. She's always popping her head up in the background. Sometimes, like now though, she's sleeping or pretending to be sleeping. She doesn't really like being on camera. Not gonna lie, kind of rooting against Philadelphia. I see them win way too many games in these videos, and I fear we're on route to it again. The Bengals and Cowboys. Okay. A classic battle between two teams who have zero defense in real life, plus Joe Burrow is healthy in this timeline. Is that a good thing for the Bengals? I don't know. Joe Flacco might be the best QB in the league. Chase Brown in for a touchdown. Oh, and with the quickness Dallas answers Dak to George Pickens, might we be seeing an actual high-scoring game, Madden? Oh my goodness, and look at this. Out of the 2-minute warning, we have indeed got a bunch of points scored in this game, but Cincinnati is down 8. They're going to need the full 6 plus a 2-point convert. They've got about 2 minutes left, and they throw short of the sticks on 3rd down. Don't tell me the Cowboys defense is going to clutch up and end this game right here. It's a handoff to Chase Brown, who makes 2 men miss. Are you kidding? Wow, that literally might be the greatest run I've ever seen in Madden. Now 2nd and 1, just over a minute left. The Bengals are going to the end zone, and Mike Gesicki is wide open. See what I mean? Neither of these teams playing defense. Dallas, like, you didn't even try and defend him. Joe Burrow with Chase Brown at his hip. Gesicki into motion. It's a handoff. Dude, Chase Brown is coming through clutch for the Bengals. They tie it up. Oh no, I just understood the vision though. The Cowboys defense was like, yeah, we're not going to get a stop. It's impossible, as Javante's breaking tackles. They knew they weren't going to stop the Bengals from scoring, so they let them do it so quickly. A minute left on, that's all the time Dallas needs. They've got Brandon Aubrey. They need, oh yeah, it's over. It's over. It's the Bengals who fumbled. 1 timeout left for Dallas, meaning they've got to run one more play to set up Brandon Aubrey. It's Javante again. Man, the Bengals really suck on D. But here he is, Brandon Aubrey, comfortably in his range. What is this, like a 49-yard field goal? That's basically a chip shot. Brandon Aubrey, and it's good. The Dallas Cowboys, their defense can't do anything, but looks like they're going to go ahead and survive. Indeed, the Bengals, with about 12 seconds left, weren't able to get into field goal range. It's a 3-point Dallas win. And these are some crazy pickups for the Cowboys. Jamar Chase. I mean, do they need Jamar Chase next to CD? No. But is it fun? Yes. Also, Trey Hendrickson to bolster that defense. Back to our wheels we go. Matchup number 12 of stage 1. It's going to be Detroit versus Indianapolis. 2 contenders in real life for sure. Oh my goodness, bro. Look at this. The Colts are up 5 minutes and a half left. I know they're great in real life, Indianapolis having just an amazing season, but I'm a bit surprised in a good way to see Madden showing them some love. They could beat the Lions. They are on the verge of beating Detroit. Oh no, Sam Laporte is wide open, but he wasn't able to find anybody. Now 3rd and 7, Indianapolis. Their defense is bending. Will they break? They might get a stop right here. They might stop them up without even breaking a sweat near the goal line. Jared Goff, again, a clean pocket. This time finds Gibbs. This is obviously the Colts game plan, but like, I'm wondering why we're not getting any shots down the field. Detroit, another crossing route. Can Jared Goff really dink and dunk down the field to win this game? Now there's only a 3-man rush coming from Indianapolis. They're dropping everybody way back, leaving Jahmyr Gibbs, who gets out of bounds. The clock stops. They're at the 24-yard line. This is crazy. Could you imagine, Indianapolis? You are playing so not aggressively. Oh no, it's down to the 5. Isaac Teslaw bringing it in. Can they get a playoff? They're going to get one more playoff. They run up to the line. 5 seconds left. This is for the game. Jared Goff. Oh my gosh. He snaps it with 1 second. Goff to the sideline. Sam Laporta can't break a tackle. Indianapolis did bend, but they do not break. And they'll get out of here with a 5-point win. That was a crazy drive. Dude, the Lions almost had it. Why didn't the Lions get up to the line and spike the ball there to take their time? I have no clue. I let the Colts steal Amon-Ra St. Brown and Aiden Hutchinson. They needed an edge rusher. Man, that roster looks really good, Indianapolis. And we are down to the final stretch. Just a few games left here in stage 1 of the video. My Seahawks will get to take on the Panthers. That should be an easy W. And unfortunately for Panther fans, in this case, I do know ball. that was a blowout for my Seahawks. The Seahawks' strength this season, definitely their defense, and it gets even better. Derek Brown and where is he? JC Horn. Yeah, definitely the best options to steal from Carolina. Just 3 head-to-head matchups left in stage 1. The Saints and 49ers. That should probably be another blowout. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, San Francisco got the W, but shout out to the Saints. They kept it close. I'm not sure how they did that. Spencer Rattler had 152 yards. Sure. Okay. Not the best options to steal, but the Niners get a new starting center, Eric McCoy. Also, Chris Olave. Why not add another talented receiver? Now, just 2 games left in stage 1 of the video. It's going to be Vikings Commanders. That is probably a good matchup on paper. Wow. Will Reichard missed a 46-yard field goal. Look at the score, 14-12 with a minute left. That's the game. Wow. Okay. I was getting ready to jump in to watch like under a minute left if the Commanders could drive down and score to win, because that was a gimme for the Vikings. But Will Reichard missed the kick. What a battle mid, by the way. JJ versus Jaden, just no numbers put up. 12-14 is the score. What did I just watch? The Commanders definitely didn't deserve to win that game. They escaped, but as a reward, Justin Jefferson doesn't get better than that. Also, Harrison Smith to bolster their secondary. This is a good team, Washington. And that leaves us with just one stage 1 matchup left. 2 teams that haven't played yet, and it could not be more anticlimactic, even if I had tried. The game is Jets, Dolphins. Let's just skip to the end, man. And there we go. I mean, that is basically exactly what I expected. Good job, Miami. The Jets, just terrible job. The Dolphins get to steal Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams. Definitely a big boost to their defense. Will it matter? I mean, time will tell. But with that, stage 1 of our video is complete. 16 teams have stolen 2 players. 16 teams have lost 2 players. I have to imagine that's going to play a big role in our season simulation.
Day 2.
Oh my goodness. One of the most inexplicable things I've ever seen in a Madden 26 simulation. Justin Fields led the NFL in passing yardage and touchdowns by 46 touchdowns. Now, there's only one explanation here. The New York Jets defense must have been generationally bad, and yeah, it was pretty bad. The second worst team in terms of yardage allowed. Kansas City without Trent McDuffie and Chris Jones, also really bad. The Jets surrendered the most points in the league. Okay. I mean, yeah, they were bad and they let Justin air it out. Other passing leaders, of course, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Michael Penix. Nothing too shocking here. Jaden Daniels way up there. Bo Nix, Josh Allen, Jackson Dart, Jimmy G starting for the Rams because Matt Stafford was traded, and I don't see Matt Stafford anywhere. Sorry, he was stolen, of course. Lamar way down there for the Steelers, had an efficient season. There's Matt Stafford for the Jaguars. 33 touchdowns to 8 INTs. He did his thing, but Jimmy had more yards. That's wild. Running the ball, Jonathan Taylor with the Indianapolis Colts. I'm sure they were a powerhouse. Way up there, Saquon. Derrick Henry with the Steelers had 25 touchdowns. Oh my. Receiving leaders, Stephon Diggs, back as wide receiver 1 in Buffalo, led the league in yards, also had 15 touchdowns. Wan'Dale Robinson, yeah, the slot receivers going crazy in Madden 26. Justin Jefferson on the Commanders, good season. In terms of defensive stats, the sack leaders, TJ Watt, dude, with Lamar and Derrick Henry there, I wonder how good the Steelers simulated. Some interesting names as per usual. INT leaders, Bobby Okereke, okay, Darius Williams, Marlon Humphrey, no names that really changed teams there, but interesting nonetheless. Okay, I've already perused through the standings, and let me just say, it's very, very interesting. In the AFC, 6 of our 7 playoff teams were teams that won during stage 1 of the video, so it really does make sense. The Buffalo Bills, the only team to make it out of the AFC East. Of course, they added Stephon Diggs, makes sense. Yes, the Indianapolis Colts were amazing with Amon-Ra St. Brown and Aiden Hutchinson. They won 14 games. Matt Stafford, Puka Nacua in Jacksonville won 10. Over in the North, it makes sense. Lamar and Derrick Henry led Pittsburgh to 13 wins, but how did Buffalo sneak in? They were that lone team who lost during stage 1. Well, down in the AFC West, both the Chargers and the Denver Broncos picked up some nice additions. The Chiefs, losing the defensive pieces, they missed the playoffs. Now, the NFC, on the other hand, standings, these are all over the place. I don't understand what just happened. The Eagles atop the NFC with 14 wins. It makes sense. They stole 2 great players. The Commanders stealing Justin Jefferson. That works out. What are the Giants doing up there? Their defense got worse. They somehow still won 12 games. Out of the NFC South, just one team. It was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They won a game. They stole the 2 defensive pieces from Kansas City. It makes sense. But up in the NFC North, only one team to come out. The Green Bay Packers won 12 games without McKinney, without Parsons. I guess their offense just carried. But the most inexplicable playoff team, the Arizona Cardinals. I gave Kyler Murray the boot. and Jacoby Brissett led them to the promised land. Also, San Francisco made it, which we saw coming. Legit the biggest shock of this sim, Jacoby Brissett. I mean, his numbers were really not even good. 24 TDs, 19 interceptions. James Conner barely went over 1,000. I don't know. No explanation. I don't know how this team did. Also, I'm sorry, Browns fans. Kyler Murray was very mid. Yeah, and y'all did not make the playoffs. But the 14 teams that did make the playoffs are here. The Colts and the Eagles get a first round bye. And you know what? Let's just skip right to the divisional round. We'll get to our player stealing. We'll see if we have any crazy upsets. Oh, we do get one truly crazy upset. A bunch of other somewhat predictable results. How did the Broncos beat the Bills? Bo Nix, 275-3, slightly outplaying Josh Allen. Jeffrey Simmons, former Tennessee Titan, 2 sacks. They had Josh on the ground all game, did the Broncos. Lamar, Derrick Henry, and the Steelers did put down their former team, the Ravens. Cooper Rush, you know, he gave it his all. And Matt Stafford, Puka Nacua, they led Jacksonville past the Chargers in an absolute barn burner. Jaden Daniels, 254-3, narrowly outplaying Jordan Love. I mean, they were both great. Justin Jefferson, 9 for 116-1, a great player steal for the Commanders. I mean, obviously. But somehow the Cardinals beat the 49ers. What is going on here? And Jackson Dart with the New York Giants beat Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. Okay, I guess there were a few crazy upsets. Are you kidding me, New York? Okay, but here in stage 2, we're keeping the player stealing going. Each team that just won a wild card round game will get to steal 2 more players from the team they beat. But as for the 2 teams who got a bye, I'm gonna let them steal 2 players from any of their division foes who did not make the playoffs. So for the Colts, I should say either the Texans or the Titans. I think they're gonna go to Houston to steal. Well, for the Eagles, I made this rule and then I realized only one team didn't make the playoffs, and the Cowboys, they've got some pretty good options. Okay, but we're starting in the AFC with the Indianapolis Colts, who earned a bye. They get to steal from the Houston Texans, Micah Parsons and Xavier McKinney, who were originally Green Bay Packers, but hey, the best 2 options to steal from Houston. Bro, the Colts are just ridiculously stacked. The Broncos got to steal 2 more players after beating the Bills. I gave them Josh Allen and Christian Gonzalez. Like Christian and Patrick Surtain, but man, they are stacked too. Okay, I really don't need to mention it after every single team. Everyone is getting stacked. Another 2 players stolen for the Steelers, and it's another 2 Baltimore Ravens, Roquan Smith and Kyle Hamilton, joining Lamar and Derrick Henry. And finally, the Jags getting to steal 2 players after beating the Chargers, Rashawn Slater and Derwin James. Jacksonville, probably the weakest team we've seen so far, but with Stafford and Puka, they can do anything. Moving to the NFC, oh my gosh. So they got a bye, did the Eagles, and I went ahead and let them steal Jamar Chase. And where is he? CeeDee Lamb, because why not? The greatest wide receiver room ever. Come on. Jalen Hurts really running that super team gimmick like you wouldn't believe. The Packers, who lost in stage 1, get to steal their first 2 players, Justin Jefferson and Laramie Tunsil from the Commanders. The Cardinals were also losers in stage 1. They get to steal George Kittle and Brock Purdy. Jacoby Brissett, you did well, but you've been replaced. And last but not least, another team who lost in stage 1. The NFC's ridiculous. Chris Jones and Trent McDuffie have now transplanted to join the Giants. I don't know. They're just born winners, apparently. To the divisional round of the playoffs, we'd go with an NFC East rivalry battle, Giants-Eagles. I mean, sure. And I am really just a little bit slow. I'm trying to remember so many different things. The Eagles beat the Giants in stage 1 of the video. They stole Dexter Lawrence and Brian Burns. Just full circle moment. I still have no clue how the Giants are doing this. Jackson Dart picked off. And 2 plays later, Jalen Hurts does throw a touchdown. He's got like 4 all-pro receivers. So, like, this should be a blowout. But look at Jackson Dart, unfazed by the INT. He throws a touchdown, ties the game up. Brother, I don't know what is going on. The Eagles are up 3, a chance to win this game. The Giants down 3, a chance to drive and also win the game. This makes literally no sense. The Eagles are so much better on both sides of the ball. It's not even funny. Dart finds Wandale for another huge first down. Can Philly finish the job by keeping Jackson Dart and company out? I mean, Jackson Dart's like a 74 overall. Oh, he's going to be tracked down. No, he escapes for a huge game. Oh, is he gonna? Oh my gosh. I'm speechless here. I just saw a stat overlay. Cam Skadaboo has 121 yards. Really? Look at all those stars, those X factors on the Philadelphia Eagles defensive line. They can't contain Skadaboo. Ooh, they almost get to Dart. I've just got to lean into it, baby. Let's go Giants. Who cares if they didn't win in stage 1 of the video? They are doing the unthinkable. It's a screen pass to Cam. He's going to blocker. He's going to get hauled down. Oh my goodness. Nick Sirianni Why are you not challenging that? They gave him first down yardage. He was definitely short, right? Dude, the biggest upset I've ever seen in my life. Dart, just don't turn this ball over. The RPO to Cam. No. 3rd and goal, Philly. Defense. Oh, it's a screen pass, and that's good. Darius Slayton into the end zone. How is this happening? An unthinkable drive surrendered by the loaded Eagles defense. Now the extremely loaded offense takes over. Jalen Hurts on the keeper. What? Why would that be the play you go to? Dude, look at all the stars on the field for Philadelphia. X Factors, superstar X Factors everywhere, including Jalen Hurts. You've got to make a play. Okay, sure. There goes the final timeout. A 3-man rush coming from the Giants. Jalen should have all day. Throw something downfield, my guy. You've got A.J. Brown, CD Lamb. It's short to Dallas Goedert. You've got to be joking me, dude. They hustle to the line with 20 seconds left. Jalen, I'm begging you, my guy. You got to throw something with like 3 or more air yards. He refuses. Goedert gets the first. Does he get out of bounds? That looked close. He did get out of bounds. All right, man. Dallas Goedert with the yak. Who cares about all them all-pro receivers, Jalen? Just keep targeting your average tight end, Jalen Hurts. He literally does. He finds Dallas Goedert. 7 seconds left. They're going to hustle up to the line. Will they get a playoff? Madden, will they let Jalen Hurts? He's clapping for it. They do. He's got a clean pocket. Jalen to... No way he just threw short. This game is ridiculous on so many levels, and I'm not even mad. The New York Football Giants what was Jalen Hurts doing? I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta all 22 this. What do we see here on this play? They get the playoff in time. He ends up checking down to Devontae Smith. Let's see. Jamar Chase. Fair enough. He's in like triple coverage. Okay. What do we got over here? Dallas Goedert in triple coverage. CD running short. AJ Brown's not even on the field. I mean, I guess there's no, I mean, you could have run Jalen. No, I don't know. Okay, horrible play call, defensive masterclass by the Giants, I guess so. On the game, I mean, Hurts put up some numbers. 2 interceptions, but 4 touchdowns for Jackson Dart. I'm not sure we see a better game than that, but we move to the AFC Jags Steelers, and we have got heavy snow, ladies and gentlemen. That's so mean. You're making these dudes come up from Florida to play in the heavy snow. I mean, heavy advantage Steelers, you know what I'm saying? Okay, never mind. Stafford to Puka. Yeah, he's built different. What do you want? And unfortunately, it's a close game. I have to jump in and, well, we can all try to watch. The Jags are down 6, a low-scoring game. Stafford's going to hand this rock off. That's a huge first down, and then some. Is that Travis Etienne? He's still running. You can't see a thing. He just ran. Oh my gosh. What did we just see? I don't know. We saw nothing. Literally nothing. Oh my gosh. The extra point from Cam Little is blocked. That is wild. Pittsburgh is going to take control of the ball before overtime. They're going to get nothing. We go into OT. I can't believe Travis Etienne just did that. Overtime in the playoffs. The Steelers, they get the stop. They get the ball back. A big time first down. Another one. That run from Travis Etienne is going to go for naught, as in the heavy snow. I mean, that was chaos, but the Steelers do win. That was a crazy finish. We move on to the Colts taking on Denver, and look at that ugly game. The Indianapolis Colts, I mean, I thought they were built different, but I guess not. It was a weird game. I couldn't find a good spot to jump in. Josh Allen stolen by the Broncos, heavily outplays Daniel Jones. I guess that was the difference. As we move to our final divisional round game, Green Bay versus the Cardinals. I still don't understand the Cardinals. Okay, well, that is more... Now, I understand that more. The Packers win. Thankfully, we don't have a Cardinals-Giants NFC Championship. Instead, we get Packers-Giants in the NFC Championship, Steelers-Broncos from the 7 seed. I love it, man. That is chaos. And we got some more players to steal. And the stolen players for our conference championship are as follows. Saquon Barkley back to New York, along with Jamar Chase, 2 offensive weapons for the inexplicably on a run Cinderella story New York Giants. The Steelers continue to surround Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson with talent. Puka Nacua and Rashawn Slater now from the Jaguars. The Broncos, thanks to beating the Colts, now steal Amon-Ra St. Brown, originally on the Lions, and Micah Parsons, who, maybe he's bad luck. He keeps losing. And finally, speaking of Micah Parsons, his original team, the Packers, steal George Kittle and Budda Baker from the Arizona Cardinals. Definitely the weakest of our 4 rosters remaining. Green Bay, I don't know, maybe they're better than the Giants. We're about to find out. Oh my goodness. NFC Championship game. I know you might get mad at me for not jumping in to watch the final few moments. The Giants did score a late touchdown to make it look closer. I mean, their defense could not stop Jordan Love at all. It was a good good fight, a great run from the Giants, but yeah, they do come up short. And now we see who will join the Packers in the Super Bowl, Pittsburgh or Denver. And this AFC Championship was a great game, two amazing QBs with loaded supporting casts, but Josh Allen has the last laugh. His Broncos narrowly held on for a 3-point lead. I mean, Lamar was right there. I can't even say who played better. Actually, both star receiver additions, Puka Nacua and Amon-Ra St. Brown, found the end zone, played pretty well, but I mean, I would expect even more from Puka. Patrick Surtain and Joey Porter with the INTs. Dude, both these teams were so good, but only Denver can survive. This has been a crazy journey, but we're left with just two teams, the Denver Broncos, the Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl. Green Bay, originally having lost in stage 1 of this video, has added just 6 players, but I mean, Jamar Chase, George Kittle, Justin Jefferson, Chris Jones, Laramie Tunsil, and Budda Baker. It's a pretty good cast of characters, I will say. On the other side, the Broncos have stolen the maximum 8 superstar players, including Derrick Henry, Amon-Ra, Parsons, Josh Allen. I mean, I'm not going to read them all. You see it. The Broncos definitely the better roster. But what's going to happen? And in just 3.5 minutes, Josh Allen opens the scoring in the Super Bowl, a 5-yard rushing TD for the Broncos. On their first possession, though, Jordan Love to Matthew Golden, the Packers answer. Okay. Oh my gosh, a game-breaking play. Derrick Henry, 73-yard rushing TD. We've got no defensive stops this game. And we jump ahead to just 2.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Look at the score, y'all. The defense, I mean, there has been no defense. Matthew Golden. Green Bay has Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase on their roster on the field. It's Matthew Golden making plays, and you know what? Who cares? As long as they're chunk plays to be had. Jordan Love throwing across the middle. There's Jettas. I want to see the stat lines. I'm pretty sure Josh Allen has thrown like 4 deep touchdown passes. It's crazy, but the Packers are driving into Broncos territory. The pass rush. Oh, Jordan Love evades it. Jeff Simmons, Micah Parsons, and Christian Gonzalez in the secondary. Is he going to make a play? Pat Surtain can't defend him. Him being Jamar Chase, who stretches across for the first down. Green Bay not using any timeouts, but they're deep into Denver territory, and with the clock runoff, we're down to 20 seconds. Why are they not calling a timeout, Madden? Please don't screw over the Packers. Josh Jacobs on the screen. He's gonna get the first down. 10 seconds left. I think Matt LaFleur might be galaxy braining this. The Denver Broncos defense needs to win them the game right here. And there's the pass rush bringing down Jordan Love. Micah Parsons with the sack. That's Green Bay's second timeout. They are now back at the 15. They might have 2 plays here. Will Jordan Love just go right to the end zone? Oh my gosh, he gets taken down again. It's over. I'm not sure who that was coming through on the defensive line, but this is it. The game on the line. The Packers were driving. The Broncos defense came to play. Jordan Love is picked off, and that's going to be game. That was going to be short anyways, Love. And your Super Bowl champs of beat the team, steal a player, the Denver Broncos, who were the 7th seed in the playoffs. What a run, man. Both QBs put on a show in that Super Bowl. Josh Allen, 307-3. I thought his numbers might even look better than that, but still a pretty sparkling performance. Derrick Henry rushed just 6 times for 104 yards, 17.3 a carry. That's pretty good, right? Amon-Ra St. Brown, 126 yards. Matthew Golden, 103. Jefferson, 99. Puka. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this video concept lived up to the hype, in my opinion. In the end, the Broncos defense came through, though. Micah Parsons, 2 sacks, including 1 on the final drive. Jeffrey Simmons there as well. And that was all she wrote. This video, absolute journey. If you enjoyed it, please let me know down below. I can maybe run it back, throw a few more twists in there. I don't know, man. I'm buzzing. What a performance that was in the Super Bowl.